Our project was the Mastermind Simulator, which is a little puzzle game that basically you have to crack the code. There are instructions in case you don't know. So first off, what you just do is you throw in your name here, submit that. It tells you a little bit about the game, how to play the game, it mentions your name, and once you're done reading most of the instructions, you can hit continue. And here's the point where you basically play the game. You have 10 trials to figure out what the correct answer is. If you put in letters that aren't corresponding to the winning one, then it won't tell you anything. If you do start getting some of the letters for the code, it will tell you some feedback. Black means that there's right color in the right place. White means right color in the wrong place, and nothing means you're bad at this. And if you put in random crap, then it just says retry, and then it lets you try again, giving you a little bit new stuff again. See, so it's once again the same. So I'm just gonna speed through this really quick. I'm not a very good code guesser, obviously, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe one of these will win. I know it won't though. Empty. So once you get down to 0, you hit the button and it brings you to the leaderboard. It tells you what the correct code was at the top, and it gives you a list of all the players who have won. Obviously, we have never won, so our names are not up here because we're bad at the game.
So what I did was I worked on the game logic and how the game works. So when you put in a string, so what is actually going to be put out, why is it going to be put out, and then I worked also on the leaderboard, so how to make the leaderboard and how that will work.
And I did most of the front end sort of designing of what it will look like and why it's going to look that way, colors and stuff, so cool stuff like that. Now for some technical issues that we ran into while making the app.
Sure. So one of the problems was carrying an object that we created from the Codebreaker class here. Yeah, there you go. So I created a class, so it just has a ton of handy methods. So check is correct, check correct. Win game. The most important is get number of turns and get name. So for the leaderboard class, it uses these to put the name and the score that or the turns that they have on the leaderboard. So we had to use this. So we had to create a new intent with the codebreaker that implements serializable, and then recast it.
Some personal errors that I ran into is that I've never made a UI before, so it was really difficult for me to do personally. That was getting the submit button to only submit one of these trials at a time without overlapping, which was pretty easy using just a simple counter method. It all worked out, incrementing I one at a time for each click, which was pretty generally easy fix. Now, for the future, any new updates that we would add to the game to make it better, we already have in the works actually up here, is that we wanted to create a pop-up when you lose or win the game that pops up in the middle of your screen and asks you either to quit the game or you can retry the game. Either one is a viable solution. So that might be something to add in the future, but for now, this will make the grade. Also, this project is on GitHub, so if you do go to GitHub, I will demonstrate, and bam, this is our project, the Mastermind Simulator, on GitHub for you. If you ever feel like playing it, show it to your family at Christmas time, play it with your grandma, and that's about it. Thank you.